Ready? We going?
We're going.
We've been going, right? Awesome.
Uh-oh.
Good morning, Glencroft. Hope you're doing great today. It's Tuesday. Bob, what's the date?
It is February 23rd.
February 23rd. Bob is on the ball today. We're going to have us a great show. But before we can get started, I've got to tell you something.
Uh-oh.
I want to welcome all of you to this lackluster experience called the B&R Show. My name is Ross. I'm only half of this lackluster experience. The other half is sitting just right there. Look at those pearly whites. They're popping out already, people. I need you to stand up in the casitas.
He's going to shout. He's going to shout.
Place. Come on now, Crossings, get up. And Henry, stand to your feet. It's time to welcome him. Like never, ever, ever before. People scream and shout right now. Yes!
Oh, boy.
This is the inventor of eggs on a stick, the master of the English language.
Will you
One who has a
stop
very
it?
deep, sultry, snotty voice. People, welcome Bob Theodore Newton! There he is!
Oh,
There they are! Yes!
Oh.
Yes! Theodore.
I have-
Theodore.
That's not even my middle name. That's a made-up name.
Lies. You know how I know it's true?
No.
Jerry Chasen told me so.
Jerry.
I hear everything he says is gold. Who doesn't believe Jerry?
Well,
Jerry is
let
like
me
a
see.
stamp of approval.
I see.
Stamp of approval. Well, Glencroft, we've got a great show planned for you today. A lot of stuff going on, a lot of information. But before we go, let's pause for just a brief second to honor those who have and are serving in our country's armed forces. Please observe the national anthem with us. Welcome back.
And thank you for your service to our country.
Absolutely. Well, Bob, before we move into this week and all of our many adventures, tell us about the end of last week. How did it go with the
Friday night
Connie and Gene Gant
with musical magic.
Was it good?
Had a good time.
Yeah?
Yep, had a good time. And
Was I correct that she played piano for
yes,
Disney or something
as
like
a
that?
matter of fact, she mentioned that, and she played "It's a Small, Small World" for us. And
You know, I've been to Disneyland and gotten stuck on that ride and heard that song about 900
well,
times.
people ran screaming and yelling from the auditorium, "Make it stop! Make it
stop."
No, they didn't do
yeah.
that. No, they didn't.
So it was good?
Yes, it was.
How was your weekend?
Quiet. I didn't do a blessed thing.
Yeah.
I took some time and cleaned house and cleaned up my car and polished it, and that's about the highlight of my weekend. How about you?
Now, my understanding is that you did go borrow from the library the Gene Simmons Sweat to the Oldies videotape, and you were working out this weekend in your room. A couple spotted you across the way through the window. Is this accurate?
No, that's not accurate in the least.
It was a rumor. Once
Yeah.
again, Jerry Chasen, so I don't believe everything I hear. So
Well,
if he says it, I believe it.
Oh, of course.
Yeah. Well, moving into this week, yesterday, for 20-something people, enjoy the wildlife.
You went to the zoo.
The zoo, a trip to it's not just a zoo and aquarium.
Ah.
And great weather, great group. Had Dylan's barbecue for lunch. Most everybody did.
Good stuff.
Had a big crowd, so it kind of took a little bit longer than we wanted. But oh my gosh, the food was just spot on.
Good.
And then after lunch settled, and we were about to get up and leave the table,
Uh-huh.
a windstorm hit.
Aha.
Knocked every bit of my hair off.
It did.
I mean, it was giraffes were blowing across the whole room. I saw an otter just flopping down the road.
I see.
It was a great trip. And today, of course, Tuesday afternoon, we have an all-campus social.
Yes.
And we have explained this, and we'll continue to explain this because we want you to come on out and hang out and meet some new folks. Every week, somebody else is moving in here to Glencroft. A lot of great folks moving in. And we want time for everybody to come together into one place and hang out.
People representing all the activities will be there. You can talk with chess players. You can talk with quilters,
Wii bowlers,
all kinds of stuff.
So it's a time to connect to other residents and also a time to connect to all of the many, and that's not M-I-N-I. That's M-A-N-Y. Many activities that we have going on.
M-A-N-Y.
You might be like Bob and you sing amazingly and you're in like the Glencroft Singing Club. Do we have a singing group? We don't have a Glencroft Singing Club, do we?
No, but we've got the Glencroft Ladies Chorus.
Did you try out for that?
No, no.
not?
They wanted me to wear a miniskirt and I wouldn't do it.
Well, gotta draw the line somewhere.
Some people are no fun at all, right?
Yeah, and then this Friday night coming up, the Friday night entertainment is Alyssa. Is it? I can't
Galran.
Galran. I can't ever get that right. It like hurts the back of my tongue. I don't know why.
Alyssa Galran at the guitar.
I think she's been here before.
Well, anytime somebody brings a guitar, it's going to be good.
Oh yeah. So come on out, be a part of that. And I don't know. Have you dug through this yet? Because I have a few pieces of papers over here that say Gold Rush days, and I'm more than happy to give an update if you want to run through that first.
I do have just one that I wanted to mention. We did mention the all-campus social, but Thursday, the 25th, 9:30 in the morning at the auditorium, another chapter of the ISIS crisis.
They really had a crisis last week. Did you hear?
Yep.
You heard? Seriously.
Oh, what's that?
For real. Honest to goodness, it was an ISIS crisis for real.
I see.
The speaker double booked himself.
Oh, he did?
And he did not show here. So there truly was an ISIS crisis of a different nature.
I see.
We had an ISIS, spread the rumor, folks. We had an ISIS crisis here at Glencroft. Just not like bad, like, foreigners and kind of, just whatever.
Right.
Sure. Yes?
Well, maybe we'll have two speakers this time.
Maybe he'll double up.
Could be.
I don't know. All right, so that's what's coming up this week. Then also, just down the road a little bit, we have this thing called Gold Rush Days, March 21st to the 25th, and it is packed full. The first thing I will crack open here, and many of you will be seeing these posters all over campus. We'll have a display in Henry's, display in Towers, to show all these things, but the live entertainment schedule for Henry's alone, just this one piece, is, I'm going to say, ridiculous, and that's ridiculous in a really good way.
This is the first time I've seen this. This is cool.
Eddie Rose, that is the bluegrass group. Actually,
oh yeah,
it's all in that bloodline. That everybody that plays, I think, is all family.
You gotta love bluegrass.
The kids are in school, but even they got little kids that play fiddles and all kind of stuff. It's
and that's going to be at Henry's?
Monday, March 21st. Tuesday, Ronnie Hazlitt. I understand he is the standing entertainment for Bitsy Mamas in Glendale, a Mexican restaurant. And so I hear great things about him.
Oh.
Doc Rowland coming out. And the picture that we have here is him holding his fiddle under his arm. That will be Wednesday, and this is all 11 to 1 o'clock in Henry's. Carmen and Country was a huge favorite from last year, and so was Eddie Rose the first night.
Yes.
Carmen and Country is Thursday, and then this is one of my favorites. I figured you'd like this. You haven't seen this. The man's name says it's
Hiram Persnickety?
Hiram T. Persnickety. It says he's a picker, a grinner, a miner, a liar, and a storyteller, and liars crossed out. So sounds like he's my kind of guy. So you'll be seeing displays with these kind of poster thingies. You can see that sideways like that just fine, I'm sure, all over the campus.
And I'm interested in this. If you wanted Bad Billy,
you'll just have to stay tuned to all of the hoopla.
You're going to
Gold
tease
Rush
us,
Little tease right there. And then for the group of you last year that finally started catching on at the end of the week, this is the Great Gold Rush Game prospectors map that shows how the campus is divided up. The gold is hidden all over the place. And all you do is you collect it and you put it in your team's box. Now, how do you know what team you're on? Well, if you live in like courts 1, 2, 3, and 4, you're on a team. 5, 6, 7, and 8, you're on a team. If you're in the crossings, you're a team. If you're in the towers, you're a team. So the map explains what the teams are. You find the gold, you drop it in the little gold slot, the lot box by the concierge.
Aha.
And we have a running total all week. And at the end of the week, winning team gets T-shirts. And I might even sweeten the pot. I'm not going to say what yet this year, but I might even sweeten the pot. Okay.
Now, last year the Towers won, so you got to defend your championship.
That's right, they did. Also, if you're interested in arresting Bob Newton, save your dollars now because the jail will be up and running. Also, in the lounge area right there by Henry's, where you go over and simply say,
battery's dying. They're still recording. Go.
keep recording.
Keep recording.
So there's a lot going on with Gold Rush Days, okay?
Oliver just panicked.
Oliver panicked. So you'll see a lot more of it here and there. We might be having some technical difficulties. So we're going to wrap this show up right now. We're so glad that you tuned in. Hope you have a great day, Glencroft. Let me tell you what, we love you way more than we love Oliver right now. Have a great day.
Bye.
Oh, my goodness.
Thank you. I love this piano. It plays itself.
It is really nice.
It's really nice.
I tinkled on it a little bit before y'all got here. I didn't want to do it when you were in the room.
You make me sound good.
It always clears the room when I start to play the piano. Ah, the loneliness of Paris is somehow sadly gay. The glory that was Rome is of another day. I've been terribly alone and forgotten in Manhattan. I'm going home to my city by the bay. I left my heart in San Francisco, high on a hill. It calls to me to be where little cable cars climb halfway to the stars. The morning fog may chill the air. I don't care, my love waits there. In San Francisco, above the blue and windy sea, when I come home to you, San Francisco, your golden sun will shine for me.
Yay!
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Hi, Tony Bennett. Yeah. Didn't you love Tony Bennett?
Yep, I do.
I do too.